It's happening again. It's happening again. Why did you not fire this trainer, Angel, last year? Why did you not fire this guy? Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Do you not remember Angel Reese coming into Unrivaled last year, spamming crossover, 1 inch step to the side, pull up middies, and people were just staring at her. People were genuinely just staring at her like, what the fuck is that? And it worked for like a game. And then as soon as people started guarding it, nothing happened. And then she ended up stinking up the first like 3 or 4 games Unrivaled. And then when she got in the gym with Copper, when she got in the gym with Lisa Leslie, when she got in the gym with like people that actually, were looking out for her. The people were looking out for her. She became a much better player. And then she went back to this trainer. And it's the same crap. It is the same crap, like. And I'm just looking at it and I'm like, I just cannot believe that we've now got another year of this crap. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what the actual fuck is this? Like, this is not, like, what is that? That's not a fake. Let me bring the ball from my left hand to my right hand, dribble the ball 6 inches away from my body, and shoot a slow pull-up shot from the fucking dotted line. And you might be saying, oh, this is just what they're showing. Do you not remember last year? Do you not remember the crossover, sidestep to her left, pause for 2 seconds and shoot the mid-range shot? Like, it's just spamming. They act like she doesn't put in work during the offseason. I have no question about it. Angel Reese puts in work during the offseason. Get a better trainer. Just hire a better trainer, please. We saw enough of spam. We saw enough of that nonsense sidestep. People are like, oh, she's working a step back. It's not even a step back. It's a slow sidestep. Like, it's like a move you would see somebody that never really knew how to play basketball. It's like a move you would genuinely see from somebody who you never saw play basketball before. But like, why? Why is she not working on post moves? She's a great post player. She's a set shot and she ain't even doing the right footwork. That footwork works when you don't have a set shot and actually jumps. It's not even the right footwork for that. Like, the footwork's not, it's too slow. It's not good footwork. It's actually not good footwork at all. She moved 8 inches to the right. It took her, let's see how long it takes for her to catch the ball. She moved 8 inches. This is terrible footwork. He's getting to the weight room, shooting will come with her being able to be a small ball 5. She's already the strongest player in the league. Let's not worry about that. Does she ever practice or train at game speed? Man, it's the trainer. We saw her show up to Unrivaled last year, constantly doing that weird sidestep midi, and took Ka and Lisa Leslie to get her aggressive again. But like, this is when people are like, she does it all. She's in the gym. Real one knows it's nothing to do with her being gym. What, like, someone said building habits. What habit? She's moving 8 inches to the right. Do what you're good, like, get a spin move. Get a spin move. Stop shooting from the hip. Because she did not stop shooting from the hip coming with this trainer. Her jump shot, at least, she doesn't do this anymore, I guess. It's a little better. You call it working out. How you play is how you practice. I don't blame her, by the way. I actually don't blame Angel Reese for this. Because, look, you don't get to where Angel Reese gets to. You absolutely don't get to where Angel Reese got to without being a hard worker. And not only that, she's one of the when she feels like it, she is the hardest worker in the league. And I say that when she feels like it because there are times and situations in games where she doesn't run back on defense. So that's why I have to say that, because I'm not going to consider her the hardest worker in the league. But she is she can be. She absolutely can be. When she's locked in, she is the hardest working player in the league. Like, you don't get to where Angel Reese got to without that. Like, she has that level of grit. She has that level of dog. She has that level of, like, you can't teach what Angel Reese does well. Like, I mean this when I say this. I think she's a perennial all-star. I don't think, so I was like wondering coming into this season if Angel Reese would be a sometimes all-star. Like, would she be a 4 or 5 time all-star in her career, all-star some seasons, not an all-star other seasons, or whether she'd be a perennial all-star. And if you're a perennial all-star, you're going to be an occasional all WNBA level player. I think she's at that level. She is perennial all-star, occasional all WNBA. I don't know if she can, and I think she's already a better mid-range shooter. She's already a better three-point shooter than Alyssa Thomas. I think that point forward role, she had that triple-double. Her field goal percentage after the first 5 or 6 games is at about 50%, which is what it needs to be. And she needs to be at around 50%. So, look, Angel Reese is going to be a player. It's just frustrating. Like, people are like, oh, that I hate Angel Reese, but I'm like, I actually don't. I think she's really, really good at basketball. Like, I know a lot of people think that I just sit here and hate on Angel Reese. I think she's really fucking good at basketball. But, like, this shit, like, I'm sorry, how do you get to where you get to in basketball and think that this, and keep a trainer during the, like, on, who's teaching? And first of all, why are you shooting that shot? That's not even a mid-range. That's a foot out. That's a foot behind the block. Like, that's not even, like, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense at all. It does not make sense. Like, that's not, she moved 8 inches to the right. Like, that's just not what you want to see. It's too long. Everything is wrong with that. And it's like, it's not something she will ever get off in a game. And and people are like, oh, you know, that's just what they're posting of the workouts. I'm not joking when I say this. That is all we saw last year. We saw her show up to the season and show up to Unrivaled, start spamming that shit. And then eventually, someone obviously got in her ear and said, stop doing that. What did she do? She ended up being a all Unrivaled player. And deservedly. She absolutely deserved her all Unrivaled second team spot. When she stopped doing that shit. And then, you obviously had this season, coming into this year, coming into the actual season, she started doing that at the start of the year and she was garbage as well. Like, this just isn't what you want to see. And like, this video will be titled something clickbait. This video will absolutely be titled something clickbait. But it's frustrating because the better Angel Reese is at basketball, the better it is for the league. And I think Angel Reese had a really good on-the-court season last year. She had a really good basketball season last year. Like, as much as people want to clown her, because the low-light compilations are bad. Like, they are bad. No part of her basketball game is pretty. But she's so effective. She is so effective. Like, you don't... She is, I would say this, like, for basketball reasons, if I was the Indiana Fever, I would give up a package of KK Timpson, the 10th pick, our second round pick, next year's first round pick for Angel Reese. If it was just if just basketball mattered, all the off the court shit and all that other stuff, yeah, I wouldn't touch it. But if it was just a basketball, I think she is the perfect power forward beside Aaliyah Boston and Caitlin Clark. Like, whatever about Kelsey Mitchell, like, Angel Reese is the perfect player to have beside the two of them. Because of her passing, because of her IQ, because she doesn't have to score. She can still average 12 a game living off scraps. But, like, this is just, I'm concerned. I'm concerned that we're like this is an embarrassing workout to see. And this is not even a knock on her. It's like, why is this everybody knows that she came into Unrivaled. She came into this season, not more, like, the skill did not that the skill didn't improve. It was clear that she didn't. Everyone said it. Everyone even came into the season being like, she actually didn't work on her layups. She actually didn't work on layups. She actually didn't work on her weaknesses. She was just working on bullshit. And she's working on bullshit again. We have a year of that. And if you want to say, oh, you're just hating on Angel, I'm actually not. I think Angel Reese could be an all WNBA player if she didn't just work on bullshit. That's just my opinion. I'll see you guys.